Aries, listen to me right now because in the next 30 seconds, I am going to reveal something that will completely shift how you see love in August, and it involves one card that nobody expects for love readings. The Seven of Swords just flew out of my deck, and this is not what you think it means. Everyone thinks Seven of Swords means deception in love, but actually, Aries, this card is showing me that you are the one who has been living behind a mask in relationships. And August is when that mask comes off. Completely off. No more performing. No more trying to be what someone else wants you to be. The energy I am getting right now is absolutely electric, and my members saw this coming last week when I did the monthly overview, but what I am seeing for you specifically is going to blow your mind. 73% of Aries are about to experience what I call the Great Unveiling in Love, and it starts August 7th. But wait, because there is something else here. The Hermit just appeared, and this is where it gets interesting. This is not about being alone, Aries. This is not about isolation. The Hermit in your love reading is showing me that you are finally ready to meet someone who sees the real you, not the version of you that tries to be perfect. Not the version that hides your intensity, the raw, authentic, beautiful intensity that is you. I need you to understand something. For months, you have been dimming your fire to make others comfortable, and the universe is done with that energy. Completely done. August is your month to stop apologizing for who you are in love. Comments are already going crazy because you all feel this shift happening. This is not just astrology. This is not just cards. This is a fundamental energetic reset in how you approach romantic connections, and it is happening whether you are ready or not. The Seven of Swords in your spread is positioned right next to the Hermit, and what this tells me is that all the fake energy, all the pretending, all the trying to be someone else in relationships, it has been protecting you from being truly seen, but it has also been blocking you from real love. Real, deep, transformative love. Here is what is about to happen, and I need you to pay attention because this timeline is specific. Between August 7th and August 15th, you are going to have a moment, a crystal clear moment where you realize you cannot keep showing up as a watered-down version of yourself in romantic situations. It might be triggered by a conversation. It might be triggered by seeing how someone else shows up authentically, but it is going to hit you like lightning. And Aries, when that realization hits, you are not going to be able to go back to the old way. You are not going to be able to pretend anymore. The mask is coming off, and it is staying off. The Hermit is showing me that this process actually starts with you spending some time alone with your thoughts. Not lonely, not sad, but intentionally connecting with who you really are when nobody else is watching. Who is the Aries that exists when you are not trying to impress anyone? Who is the person that laughs at things others might not understand? Who is the version of you that has opinions that might not be popular, but they are yours? Because that person, that authentic, unfiltered, intensely beautiful person, is who your next great love story is waiting for. Not the performance version, not the people-pleasing version, the real version. I am getting chills right now because the Seven of Swords is also showing me that someone in your past, someone who you thought was perfect for you, they were attracted to the mask. They were not attracted to you. And August is when you realize this, and instead of being heartbroken about it, you are going to feel relieved, like a weight has been lifted. The energy around the Hermit is so warm and inviting. This is not scary inner work. This is coming home to yourself. This is remembering what it feels like to take up your full space in a room, to laugh the way you want to laugh, to have the conversations you want to have, to want what you want without explanation or justification. And when you start showing up this way, when you start being this way, the right person is going to notice. They are going to be drawn to that authenticity like a moth to flame because authentic people recognize each other, they find each other, They create magic together. But here is where it gets even better. The third card that came through for you is the Queen of Cups, and this is where the magic happens. The Queen of Cups is showing me that all of this authenticity work, all of this mask removal, it is actually opening your heart in ways you did not know were possible. See, Aries, you have been protecting your heart by being who you think others want you to be. But what you did not realize is that protection was also keeping you from feeling the depths of love you are capable of experiencing. The Queen of Cups is pure emotional mastery. She feels everything deeply, but she is not overwhelmed by those feelings. She trusts them. She honors them. She lets them guide her. This is where you are headed in August. You are stepping into your Queen of Cups energy while maintaining your authentic Aries fire, and the combination is absolutely magnetic. People are going to be drawn to you in ways that feel almost surreal, but not just any people, the right people. People who can handle your intensity. People who actually love your intensity. I need to pause here because the energy just shifted and I am getting a very specific message. Some of you watching this, you know exactly who I am talking about when I mention someone from your past who was attracted to the mask. That person might reach out in August. They might try to come back. And you are going to realize very quickly that they still want the mask. They still want the performance. And you are going to have such clarity that you cannot even believe you ever thought that was love. Real love does not ask you to be smaller. Real love does not ask you to tone it down. Real love says, bring all of that fire, bring all of that passion, bring all of those opinions and dreams and wild ideas, because that is what makes you irresistible. The Queen of Cups is also showing me water, lots of water. Some of you are going to have significant romantic conversations near water in August. A lake, a pool, the ocean, even a bath or shower. Water is going to be important for your love story this month because water represents flow, and you are learning to flow in your authenticity instead of fighting against it. But wait, because there is more. The fourth card in your reading is the Three of Wands, and this is where I get so excited for you, I can barely contain myself. The Three of Wands is expansion. The Three of Wands is your love life opening up in ways you have never experienced before. Remember how I said the mask is coming off? Well, when the mask comes off, you are not just going to attract one person. You are going to have options. Multiple people are going to be interested in the real you, and this is going to feel so different from anything you have experienced before because usually when people are interested in you, there is this little voice in your head wondering if they would still be interested if they knew the real you. That voice is going to be gone in August. Completely gone. Because the people who are showing interest in the real you. They are seeing you clearly and choosing you clearly, and this is going to feel like the most incredible relief mixed with the most incredible excitement. The Three of Wands is positioned in the future section of your spread, and it is showing me that by the end of August, you are going to be in a completely different energetic space around love. Instead of hoping someone will choose you, you are going to be choosing. Instead of wondering if you are good enough, you are going to know that you are more than good enough. You are going to know that you are extraordinary. And this shift from seeking approval to knowing your worth, it changes everything. It changes how you flirt. It changes what you will and will not accept in dating. It changes the entire game because you are no longer playing from a place of lack. You are playing from a place of abundance. Some of you are going to meet someone new in August who sees you clearly from day one. They are not going to try to change you. They are not going to suggest ways you could be better or different or more palatable. They are going to look at you and think, thank God you exist exactly as you are. Others of you have someone already in your life who has been waiting for you to stop hiding. They have been seeing glimpses of the real you and falling in love with those glimpses. And when you finally show up fully as yourself, they are going to feel like they can finally breathe, like they can finally relax into loving you because you are finally relaxed into being you. The Three of Wands is also showing me travel or distance. Someone significant to your love story lives in a different city or state, or you are going to meet them while traveling, or they are going to be traveling to you. This person brings a sense of adventure to your life. They make you want to explore new places and try new things, and this is perfect because the new, authentic you is ready for new experiences. I am getting such beautiful energy around this connection. It feels easy, it feels natural, it feels like coming home and going on an adventure at the same time, if that makes sense. Like you can be completely yourself and discover new parts of yourself with this person. Now the fifth card, and I have to tell you, the energy just got so intense I had to put my hands on my heart. The Ace of Cups just appeared, and Aries, this is it. This is the new beginning in love that you have been waiting for. But it is not just any new beginning. It is a new beginning where you get to show up as yourself from day one. The Ace of Cups is pure love potential. It is the universe saying yes to your heart, yes to your desires, yes to the love story you actually want instead of the love story you think you should want. And the timing is absolutely perfect because you are finally ready to receive this level of love. See, you had to go through the Seven of Swords phase. You had to recognize the masks you were wearing. You had to spend time with the Hermit energy, getting clear on who you really are. You had to step into the Queen of Cups emotional mastery. You had to expand into the Three of Wands abundance mindset. And now you are ready for the Ace of Cups new beginning. This is not going to be like your past relationships where you started off trying to be impressive or perfect or whatever you thought they wanted. This is going to start with you being exactly who you are and them being exactly who they are, and both of you recognizing that this is special. This is different. This is worth exploring. The Ace of Cups is also showing me that you are going to fall in love with love again. You know how sometimes after you have been hurt or disappointed, you become a little cynical about romance, a little guarded about opening your heart? That energy is completely dissolving in August. You are going to remember why love is beautiful, why connection is magic, why opening your heart is the greatest adventure of all. And this is happening because you are finally open to the right kind of love. Not the kind that asks you to be different, not the kind that feels like work, the kind that feels like coming alive, the kind that makes you more yourself, not less. I need you to understand something about this Ace of Cups energy. It is not just romantic love. It is self-love. It is falling in love with your own life. It is appreciating your own company. It is being excited about your own future. And when you are in that energy, when you genuinely love being you, that is when the most beautiful romantic love shows up. Because people can feel that energy. They can feel when someone is comfortable in their own skin. They can feel when someone knows their worth. They can feel when someone is not looking for them to complete them, but is looking for them to complement them. And that energy is absolutely irresistible. The sixth and final card in your reading is Justice in Aries. This is where everything comes full circle in the most beautiful way. Justice is balance. Justice is fairness. Justice is getting what you deserve. And what you deserve is a love that honors all of who you are. For too long, you have been in unbalanced relationships. You have been the one trying harder, caring more, adjusting yourself to make things work. Justice is saying those days are over. Completely over. In August, you are stepping into relationships that are balanced from the beginning, where both people are equally invested, where both people are showing up authentically, where both people are choosing each other clearly. Justice is also about truth, and there is going to be a moment in August where you realize that every relationship you have ever been in where you had to hide parts of yourself, those were not real relationships. They were performances, and you are done performing. You are ready for the real thing. The positioning of justice at the end of this reading tells me that by September, You are going to look back at August as the month everything changed. The month you stopped settling. The month you remembered your worth. The month you attracted love that actually feels like love instead of love that feels like work. And the beautiful thing about justice energy is that it brings exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. You are not going to have to chase this love. You are not going to have to convince anyone to choose you. This love is going to show up naturally, organically, perfectly timed, because you are finally aligned with receiving it. Some of you are going to have a justice moment with someone from your past where you realize exactly why that relationship did not work. And instead of being sad about it, you are going to be grateful because it taught you what you do not want so that you could recognize what you do want when it shows up. Others of you are going to have a justice conversation with someone current where you finally tell them exactly how you feel and what you need. And instead of it being scary, it is going to feel like the most natural, honest thing you have ever done. And their response is going to show you exactly where you stand with them, which is exactly what you need to know. The energy around justice is so clean and clear. No more confusion, no more mixed signals, no more wondering where you stand with someone or what they really think about you. August brings clarity. August brings truth. August brings balance. And here is what I love most about this justice energy in your reading. It is not just bringing you romantic justice, it is bringing you emotional justice. All those times you made yourself smaller to make someone else comfortable. All those times you apologized for your intensity. All those times you dimmed your light to avoid making others feel insecure. Justice is balancing all of that out by bringing you people who love your light, who are inspired by your intensity, who feel more alive in your presence. My personal reading spots filled up so fast after I shared similar energy in the community last week because people are feeling this shift happening and they want to understand their specific timeline. The energy is just so palpable right now. But here is what you need to know, Aries. This reading, these cards, this energy, it is not going to manifest if you keep showing up the old way. You have to make the choice to remove the mask. You have to make the choice to stop performing. You have to make the choice to trust that the real you is lovable, is desirable, is exactly what the right person has been looking for. Because the right person has been looking for you, not the perfect version of you, not the easy version of you, not the convenient version of you. They have been looking for the real, authentic, beautifully intense version of you. And when you finally show up as that person, when you finally let yourself be seen, that is when the magic happens. That is when love stops feeling like work and starts feeling like coming home. That is when relationships stop feeling like performances and start feeling like partnerships. That is when you realize that all those times you thought there was something wrong with you for being too much, you were actually just with the wrong people. The right people do not think you are too much. The right people think you are exactly enough. The right people look at your intensity and think, yes, this is what I have been waiting for. This is what real passion looks like. This is what authentic connection feels like. August is your month, Aries. August is when you remember who you are and fall in love with who you are and attract love that celebrates who you are. No more fake energy, no more masks, no more settling for love that asks you to be smaller. Your future self is going to thank you for being brave enough to show up authentically, for being willing to risk being seen fully, for choosing connection over protection, for choosing love over fear. The comments are absolutely exploding right now because this energy is so real, and so many of you are feeling it already. Trust what you are feeling. Trust the shifts that are happening. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be to receive everything that is meant for you. If you want more of this specific energy flowing in your life, you know where to find me. But right now, I need you to go look in the mirror and make a promise to yourself. Promise that you will stop hiding. Promise that you will start showing up as yourself. Promise that you will trust that you are lovable exactly as you are. Because you are Aries. You are fire and passion and intensity and authenticity, and the right person is going to love all of that about you. Not just the parts that are easy to love, all of it. Your love story is about to get so much better, so much more real, so much more beautiful. Subscribe now because your future depends on staying connected to this energy, and there is so much more coming for your sign this month. The universe is not done surprising you yet.